world's starting to see how much you hate everybody, all right? With that Miss America, which, man, to hell with Miss America, okay? She a fucking heathen, all right? But she was dark-skinned, and you have all these Caucasians talking they shit, man, talking about this is America. Why we got an Arab for Miss America? Why not Miss Kansas? Because she's Caucasian, all right? You don't think these heathens don't know that? And that's pretty stupid on you Americans' part, because India has ICBM thermonuclear missiles, as well as Pakistan, okay? And they are gonna use it to destroy you, all right? Whenever the Lord puts the spirit on them, okay? To fulfill prophecy, all right? So everybody's starting to come to the realization that you Caucasians are the devil, man. You are a bunch of deceivers. You deceive the world in thinking that you are people of peace and about love and mercy, but that's the opposite. You're a bunch of thieves, murderers, oppressors, and you're the wicked. And everybody's starting to see it now. So it ain't gonna be nobody coming to your aid when all hell breaks loose in America. Or when these nations start going to war. They ain't gonna have no pity upon Americans or you Caucasians, okay? It's gonna be hard on y'all. Keep reading. And that's the vengeance of the Lord, Slot.
The kings of the earth have set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their courts from us.
That's right. That's in the minds of these nations. Go to Hodak, get Psalms 83, so we can find out who are these nations that's making these this council, the so-called council that they believe is going to prosper against the Lord and against his anointed one. All right? All right? Yahweh Shemal Shai is going to destroy all you nations, man. He's going to enslave all you kings of the earth, man. All your presidents, leaders of these so-called nations, prepare for slavery, man. You're going to be slaves to who you really call Jesus Christ, man. Okay? He's going to enslave you after he destroy your army and this upcoming World War III. Fucking simple ass bitches. Keep reading.
Psalms 83:1. Keep not silent, O God.
Yep.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
That's right. Everything we saying is coming straight out the scriptures. Why don't you ask your pastor about the scriptures? Besides just being in his face, all right? Thinking this man is a man of the Lord because he's a... What are they now? They ain't even preachers. They more like, what? Life lesson givers or positive speakers. Okay? Fronting with the Bible in their hand, man. Okay? The Lord he's speaking. He ain't holding his peace by sending us out here to tell you the will of the Lord and what's going to happen to these nations. Keep reading.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
Yeah, these nations are getting proud, man. All right? Trying to upset the prophecy of this place. Hold that. Get Isaiah 9:5. This war that's coming up is going to be a war of fuel and fire. All right? That's what Peter was talking about when he said the day of the Lord. All right? Everything's going to get burnt with fervent heat. That's talking about the missiles. Even Moses prophesied about the missiles.
Isaiah chapter 9 verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and the garments rolled in blood.
That's what you call conventional war. Alright? Keep reading.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
This war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Hop to verse 19. Let's see who's gonna be the fuel for that fire. Alright?
Isaiah chapter 9 verse 19. Through thy wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of fire.
The people shall be as the fuel of fire. Alright? The Old Testament haven't been fulfilled yet. There's still prophecies like this one that has to be fulfilled. Okay? So that's another lie on these pastors, man. There hasn't been a war that's been with fuel and fire yet. That's talking about this world war that's coming up, that's going to end with the people being the fuel of the fire, i.e. this place getting destroyed, and everybody that's not of the elect or chosen to be delivered out of this place when the Lord return with the angels, y'all gonna be turned into cinders. You're gonna get burnt up. Okay? You're gonna be destroyed. Okay? That's what's gonna happen to you. Because you got something to say. The Lord's gonna destroy all you scoffers, man. Keep reading.
And no man shall spare his brother.
And no man ain't gonna spare his brother. Them Russians, they are the same stock as you Caucasians here in America. But they ain't gonna spare you when the Lord puts the spirit on them to shoot their ICBM thermonuclear missiles over here. Alright? The Caucasians in Europe, alright, amongst Britain and France, they got ICBM thermonuclear technology or missiles. They ain't gonna spare you either. They gonna shoot missiles on you too. Alright? And any of the rest of them European nations, all right, or that's in Confederacy with the so-called white man here in America, they're gonna destroy you, man. All right. And you people think that whole talk about disarming nuclear warheads and disarming nuclear missiles and trying to disarm chemical weapons. Here it is. This shows the hypocrisy of the so-called white man, right? They stressing that Syria disarmed their chemical weapons, right? But France still got chemical weapons from World War I, which they plan on using in this upcoming war. All these weapons and all this technology that these nations have invested money in, they're going to use it against their enemies, man. And they're going to use it against you proud Americans. All right? Fucking wicked ass people, man. Keep reading.
And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry. And he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied.
That's talking about cannibalism. All right? Cannibalism is going to break out here in the United States when they implement martial law. All right? When that famine comes. You already have incidents of cannibalism. They want to say, oh, it's a drug called bath salt, where these people bug out and start attacking people and biting them. All right? They got actual pestilence that they create in the CDC, the Center of Disease Control Prevention in Atlanta, where they create and mutate and create hybrid diseases, biological weapons, all right, that have germs that attack specific groups of people, and they're gonna unleash it on you people, man. And you people gonna die, and then when that famine come in heavy, you people gonna resort to cannibalism. All right, like the scriptures say. That's it on that. Go back to Psalms 83. All right? Yeah, you had Obama up here talking about he's trying to push peace now. Here it is. He's been destroying everybody. He posing as Sheba, which is the god of destruction and death for them East Indians. He was posing like in one of them Time magazines as Sheba, which is a deity of them East Indians, which is a god of destruction and death. That's what he represents. Because that's Nimrod, man. And the reincarnation, the scripture said that Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Meaning he was a man that was mightily destroyed his enemies, man. Okay? And you can't say that Obama don't mightily destroy his enemies, man. Alright? We'll read this. So with all that peace talking and disarming of missiles, that's basically these nations trying to upset prophets.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a turmoil, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Yep.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
That's right. That's right. That goes in back to Psalms 2 and 1. Or 2 and 2. Okay? Because it said that the kings of the earth set themselves against the Lord and against his anointed. Alright? The children of Israel are known as the anointed. Alright? And then you have their king, alright, which you literally call Jesus Christ, is the anointed one. Alright? That's what Christ means, anointed one. Alright? Okay? They want to make war against the Lord and the angels. Those are the hidden ones. And they want to make war against you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American descent, which are the children of Israel. That's why they have legislation already passed and became executive orders that's been signed for decades. Alright? Geared just for when they implement martial law and democracy and all that's done away with, and Obama becomes that cruel Lord that you read about in Isaiah, all right, 19 and 4, all right,